fire signs, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. My apologies for being away for so long. My kitchen's still not finished. We've got to have the builders back in because there's been lots of snags. It's just been a bloody nightmare. I can't believe that I haven't done a single reading since the Yule readings at Christmas. I just can't believe it's coming up 2 months, 8 weeks since I've done a reading. It's like everything was packed away to the point where I haven't got all of my Valentine's stuff. I don't know where my candles are. I don't know where my tarot, nothing. There's just nothing. Anyway, put that to one side. I managed to find a few bits. Now, you will notice if you watch the earth signs and the air signs that they haven't got this cloth. I just found this. My sister bought me this for Christmas and I just found it in a bag upstairs, so I'm going to pinch that. So it's makeshift and I'm really sorry about that. But the cards we are using, obviously we're using the Green Witch Tarot. This will be a WTF reading for Valentine's, but it will be an annual reading. So save it if you can and refer back to it throughout the year. There's this lovely little deck called the Lover's Oracle. Nice, just little messages on the back. I'm going to pinch a couple of those, and then we've got this lovely deck which my sister also bought me, Eternal Light deck, and then we have got the Angels and Ancestors deck. Of course we have. So let's start with a couple of these. They have been completely shaken up and I've had the Palo Santo out and we've smudged everything, done everything we can to make it as nice as we can. So here we have, the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. Oh, how nice is that? So the second one is surrender. Now I have to say, Firesides, when I saw that I was like, oh, hold on a minute, the past is behind you, release and embrace it. You letting things go. Okay. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. That's, you know, that was a nice message to get, that you did need the advice that went with it. Absolutely. So I'm just going to move these over so we've got a little bit more room. And we're going to ask, what started your WTF Valentine's from this Valentine's until next year? Sure, this was a good idea actually. Everything keeps falling over. I'm going to lay those down because that's going to drive me insane. Okay, facing your fears and taking your power back. Ugh. Just like the earth signs, you've got a massive big story to tell. Hold on a minute, loves. Because I've nicked the chair, we haven't got a chair in here at the moment, I've nicked this one. Everything's falling. Instead of falling onto the chair, it's falling onto the floor, and I'm going to put those ones back. Okay. Manifestation and wish fulfillment plays. Oh gosh. I think that's me pulling on that. If you hear that noise in the background, do apologise. It's my dishwasher. I meant to put it on before I went to bed, and I put it on and I thought, well, I can't stop it now, so I've got a bit of background noise. Thank you. Oh, okay. Your movement, your journey, where you need to be. Now this one, I've forgotten what this placement's called. I just can't remember it. I know it's something to do with looking forward and in your head and all the rest of it. I'll have to look it up, but still, it's part of the reading. I'm not going to leave it out. So, oh, what's out of your hands? If anybody remembers, scream at me because I don't remember. I'm going to have to go through and find the old layout that we put together. Reconnecting to your true self for the fire signs. And the outcome, please. Thank you. Okay. So what started your WTF for this Valentine's Day and weekend? So I'm reading this on Valentine's Day. Knight of Wands. This could be a younger version of you. Wands for me, like especially the knights. This knight would be male or female, but it would. Knights for me are people who have kind of 18 to 21 right up to, I would say, in your early 30s, depending on how mature you are. But if you're an older person and you are looking back, the Knight of Wands would tell you to embrace the journey again. Enjoy the journey. Go back to enjoy the journey. If you are that age, you're just beginning to learn to enjoy the journey. Yes, you've got ambitions of getting to the sun. We all have. We all want that success and happiness, but we must slow down and really enjoy the journey. But I am going to go back to the older ones tapping into their younger self. So perhaps one of the things that you've had to surrender or let go is a relationship. It doesn't matter what relationship it's with. It could be with a lover, it could be with a partner, it could be with a husband, wife, it could be a sibling, it could be a child, but it's a relationship that gets you quite rolled up if things aren't going right. So enjoy this journey, enjoy what is ahead of you rather than what is behind you. It's now time to let all of that go and re-muster up your inner passion and desire, because fire signs are all around about projects, plans, people, passion, desire, all of that nice stuff that G's you up. That's what they're saying. Use all of that to your disposal and push ahead with this journey. So facing your fears and taking your power back. Wow, okay. Facing your fears. Feeling a bit tied up with the Eight of Athames. A little bit like you can't see the wood for the trees. You can't see how to release yourself. Whereas in actual fact, this is not, I'm going to say this is not a dark card. This is an enlightening card. And what they're asking you to do is stop struggling. Stop trying to free yourself and go within. Stop using your eyes, stop using your ears, and go within. Seek out what it is that you need within, and the truth will come to you, and it will release you from the binds that are holding you back. Oh, for goodness sake, fire signs, stop hanging around. Three of Wands, just hanging around on that dock, waiting for something to come towards you. If it's not coming towards you, it's probably not for you. But if you are determined about it, go to it. But stop waiting. Stop waiting. Because facing your fears is, yes, there is a chalice out there for you, and it's your chalice. You fill that with your wants and needs, your aspirations and manifestations and loves and desires and all of that sort of stuff. And it's this overspill that you offer out to other people to build new relationships with. That's a life's lesson that you have to learn. Hold on to your chalice. And then right in behind that, you've got the Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. This is the bites of those cherries that are ripening and that are really sweet. So that's you facing your fears. That's what's there. You need to let go of the binds that hold you. You need to stop waiting around. Allow those new beginnings to come in. Now, taking your power back. Speak up for yourself. The Two of Athames. You may have to agree to disagree with somebody. You may have to have the argument and just get on with what you're doing, because this person isn't prepared to let go of their side. You've got two people, somebody with a scythe who's saying, I can do it quick with this, and the other guy's going, well, actually, I've got two knives. I could do it more precisely and get more yield. It's an either or, isn't it? So if this kind of argument comes up, and it doesn't really matter what the argument's about, just let it go. Let it be what it's going to be. You go and do your thing. Let them do their thing. If it's meant to be, it will come back together in the middle. You've got the Crone. And number 8. This crone has walked this pathway for many lifetimes, many lifetimes, picking up knowledge and wisdom on the way. The creature that walks beside her is a lion. He offers her the strength to continue the journey way beyond this lifetime. This is a Leo card, so it could be that either you've got a Leo that's quite predominant in your birth chart, or perhaps there's a Leo around you. But it is saying to you, use your knowledge and wisdom that you've already got, because in comes the High Priestess straight after that, which she isn't like the High Priest at all. The High Priestess is all about intuition, using that gut feeling, knowing what to add and when to add it, not needing a recipe book, just knowing by smell, touch and taste of what it is that you should be doing, allowing the moon to illuminate for you and the standing stones to protect you. I think I'm going to sneeze, I'm so sorry. So the argument, the wisdom, the knowledge of knowing your intuition is working at a really high pace. And remember, this is you taking your power back. And then right in behind all of those cards, you've got the Seven of Chalices. This is options, choices and blessings. You see the options, you make your choices, they turn into your blessings. Now, there is a warning with this card, because all these chalices belong to you. Whether they're empty, half full or full, they are all yours. You can choose one or you can take the whole lot. Avoid allowing other people to influence your choice. Don't let people whisper in your ear and give you false counsel, because at the end of the day, if you listen to what they've got to say and you make your choice on their recommendation, it does mean that you are living your options, choices and blessings for these people. And that means that it's their options, choices and blessings. You will be miserable. You will be miserable. So use that power to say what it is that you need to say at the onset, using your knowledge and wisdom, using your intuition, and allowing you to make those really good decisions, well informed, but no gossip, no he said, she said shit. So, manifestation, wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked. I don't think this is particularly fucked. Now, for the longest time, I had this as a walking away card. But now, I very often see this as a walking towards something. Walking towards the unknown. You don't know what's behind that door. You haven't got a clue. You know it's illuminated. You know it's very slightly ajar for you. But whatever is behind that door is never ever going to be as negative or as what's the term I want? Off-putting as what you've just walked away from. And I don't think that you've just walked away from something. I think it's been an accumulation over a period of time where you've shedded things as you've gone. And as you have shed them and the burden's got lighter and lighter, it's allowed you to walk towards this manifestation and wish fulfillment. I don't think it's at all fucked. I think it's absolutely right for you at this moment in time. Now, I'm going to say it's still in your head. It's not quite in your heart. It's not quite at your feet, but it is on its way. So your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. 9 of Wands, you've been a little bit stuffy, haven't you? A little bit overprotective about those projects and plans. You feel like people are trying to get a sneak peek at what you're doing, and you've slapped your hands down. You're like, no, that's my project. You're not seeing what it is. I'm not sharing. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Drop it. Drop it. Take a breather. Deep breath. Let it go. People are interested because they love and care about you. People are not interested because they're trying to nick your ideas. They want to be involved because they feel they are invested in you. And right in behind that, you get the Earth Mother coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. She has a cornucopia for plenty. She's got a pentacle that she wants to invest. She's got the Tree of Life behind her with the Dove of Peace in it. And that's telling me that you really do need to ground yourself and realise that these people may be really wise investors. If they've got no money, they may be able to invest some of their time with you. And I have to say, I would much rather have the investment of time than money any day of the week. Right in behind that, you've got the Two of Wands coming in. Now, you are going to have to leave your comfort zone at some point, whether that's a physical, actually getting off your BT and leaving that comfort zone, or just doing something completely different. The cards is on its way. You're not going to do it on your own. There's 2 little froggies there that are waving off to Granny in the distance, but you are going to leave your comfort zone. And right in behind that, fire signs, you've got the beautiful Queen of Water coming in, and the Queen of Chalices coming in. Now, she sits on her throne with the sea lapping around her feet because she knows that there is healing and cleansing properties in the water. She holds a chalice in her lap, encouraging you to fill that with all of your wants and needs. She is this kind, sweet, generous-natured queen, male or female, that really enjoys watching people being happy. That's what makes her happy. She's also the Queen of Diversion. So if there are issues and problems, she doesn't want to see people getting hurt. So she goes off and she thinks about things before she makes her next move. That doesn't mean she doesn't deal with things. It just means she deals with things in a different way. And perhaps that's what they're saying to you is, with this card being here and that being there, and it's flanked, this one is flanked by 2 queens, they're saying deal with things differently. Stop dealing with things on the defensive all the time. There is no need for that whatsoever. So, my darlings, the one that I can't remember what it's called, you got the 10 of Pentacles. This is my happiness card. This is everything in the garden is coming up. Cherry blossoms. The sun is shining. The 10 of Pentacles is there. There's generational things going on. This is the family coming together for the benefit of the family. So it may be somebody younger who's fledging for the first time, or it could be somebody older who's becoming a little bit more reliant on you. But it does mean that there is a little bit of change in the air, but the family are going to rally around each other to be able to get this sorted for everybody. But it is a completion. A 10 is a completion. Where there is a 10, there's always got to be a 1 and a new beginning, and that's where your aces come into play. Understand that there is a new beginning waiting for you, and it just could be something that you've been waiting for a very long time. So what is out of your hands? This is what the universe is helping you with. The King of Pentacles is coming in. So you've got the King and the Queen in the same reading. That would indicate that there's a power couple going on. Now, depending on what you stand on, this King, male or female, is an investor. He's a CEO, a director. He has got time and money, been it, seen it and done it, and now he's taking the time out to help other people. Now, that could be your good self. It could be somebody else. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, same as the Queen. The Queen of Water is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Just be aware that this person is around. It could be a father figure. It could be a husband. He is a family man and he invests very wisely. When he invests in somebody and their ideas, he really means it. He would not give up without a fight. In comes the 9 of Wands, reminding you to put down the burdens. They're not yours. They're everybody else's. Just put them down. You need to get to that top of that hill where the standing stones are, where the light is, where the protection is. Now, you can put those ones down safely because they don't belong to you. You can walk beside somebody. You can help them with their issues and problems, but you cannot carry their burdens for them. It will break your back. And right in behind letting those burdens go is an apology. Now, I don't know whether this is coming in or going out, but it is highly protected. This person doesn't know how this apology is going to be accepted. So if it's somebody coming towards you, they don't know how you're going to react, the same way as you would not know how somebody else would react. So if it's you that's receiving it, please listen to what they've got to say. Doesn't mean you've got to accept it. It doesn't mean that you have got to have this person back in your life. But what it does mean is that you will release yourself from the binds that hold you back over this. You also then release the other person. Reconnecting to your true self, your 3 of Pentacles. This is my collaboration card. Now, normally in other placements, I would be reading this completely different. Some people read this as the marriage card, but I do get the feeling that you really do like to be in a relationship. Doesn't matter whether it's a friendship, whether it's lovers, whether it's a business partnership. You really do like that interaction and that collaboration going on around you. So reconnecting to your true self, if you've not had a collaboration recently, it is something that you should really look into and maybe invest in. Your outcome is the Holly King. It's my favourite. So the Holly King is this seeker of all knowledge and wisdom of the human condition. Now, my vision for him is that he's been to that house and they've made him a hot chocolate, and now they're sitting at the window and they're waving him away, and off he goes with his lantern and his reindeer and his book in hand, and he's going off looking for more knowledge and wisdom. This is a wish fulfillment. You've been asking a lot of questions recently about the meaning of life, maybe some questions around spirituality, maybe some questions around what it is that you are here for. I have to say, keep going with that, because it is a wish fulfillment. It is something that you are destined to do. You will find what it is, so long as you keep searching. And that sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I kept searching for loads of things. I was doing the tarot, I was doing lots of other things. I've done the hypnotherapy, I've done all of that sort of stuff, and I'm in quite a good place, because I feel that I've got a really good combination of things. But the one thing that I did do that was quite eye-opening for me, I did a lot of numerology and started to understand my life's purpose through numbers. And my numbers are 9 and 11. And I have to say that that would indicate that I should be doing this. I should be teaching people about spirituality. I should be passing on knowledge and wisdom to others, which is exactly what I love to do. So, what's hidden from you is the Page of Chalices. Now, this little page holds this chalice, clutches it to her chest, to remind you that there is something as a child that you loved to do, you loved to be. So just think back to what it was. There may be somebody younger than you in the family that's got a similar interest, which is surprising to you, but she's also asking you to release the dam, because it does look like you're holding on to a lot of emotions that need to just flood through. So stop damming things up and allow that flow to happen. So let's just get one of the eternal light. Prayer and meditation. You may not recognise me, but I am all around you. I am in the trees you walk by and everything you see and do not see. In the hidden worlds around and within you. And you, dear soul, are a hologram that shines even brighter in the darkness. All is light. That's beautiful. So we're going to ask the angels and the ancestors for knowledge, wisdom and guidance around the reading for February the 14th, 2025 to February the 13th, 2026. Oh, so my fire signs, you have trader, exchange energy to create abundance. You have heart guardian. Now this seems to be a bit of a theme with you. Love and let yourself be loved, with the emphasis on let yourself be loved. I think you find it easy to love and lose your heart. I don't think it's that easy for you to let other people in to love you. Spring just round the corner. See your seeds grow. All of those things that you've planted, all the thoughts and ideas. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. Allow yourself to actually go to a higher perspective and look down on things. You'll see things with much more clarity. Lovelies, I hope that was of some help to you. Wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.